This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport, and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cornhuskers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Coming out with it, it's Pryor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bearcats offense will get first crack at it here. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the Bearcats just outside the 40. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Huskers decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's caught. It's Simmons. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. From the gun on third down. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. At the 30. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking left. Hauls it in. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
First and goal, Nebraska.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Running into the open space. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff. It's Ives. Shoots his way for more. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Cornhuskers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He caught it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, no change in the score.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Under fire. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying play action. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it along the sideline. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. And the Bearcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Buffalo may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from UB Stadium every time. The Bulls have been racking up road wins since the Bob Deming days, and they'll get another one today.
Pulls it in. It's Barney.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Slithers into space. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. There he goes. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll ride the hot hand.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And they won't be able to connect downfield looking for a big-time play. The Bearcats are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Blasted as he lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. A quick pass to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The Huskers are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Tough linebackers getting after quarterbacks. The Huskers have a rich tradition of that.
Yeah, and you think about the black shirts, and you hear that if you're a Nebraska fan, you know exactly what that means. Guys that are different, guys that see it, that hunt it, that go get the football like this guy just did.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Walker. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to advance on the football.
Finding an escape route. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Rushes on him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Hands it off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Snagged in the middle. It's Barney. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here they're trying to get to the edge. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Markway. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bonner. He'll work his way down to the 28. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Look out, he's got room. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. The Huskers are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Raiola. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This offense better start finding a way to cap off these drives for points. We haven't seen that now in the last 2 drives. Last one, they were moving the ball pretty nicely, came away with nothing. This drive, it's looking to be more of the same. And normally when you give up sacks, especially on 3rd down, that's what's going to happen.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Huskers! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. A 69-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Runs through the tackle. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Back to throw time running short in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Warrior. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Grabbed over the middle, it's Walker. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking downfield very late in the half. He lobs one high down the left side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively 1st half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Huskers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He'll keep it himself. Makes his man miss. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, then something can start to build.
Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Breaks into the open. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Bearcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback will keep it. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Good right down the boulevard. And they go back on top.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Got it in the middle. It's Key. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gets the back moving. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Barney. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Not enough for the first down. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a gap. It's Walker.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Makes the catch. It's Jennings. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Caldwell. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ready to fire from the pistol. Now the play fake. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Loses 8. 3rd down coming up.
That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Gets it to him on the screen.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the 3rd down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be dragged down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To throw, it's Raiola. Got a little space. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Flips it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football. I got the lead. The clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. A shot toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Unleashes one deep. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the run, it's Walker. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Sorsby. Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bearcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick strike complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He makes a catch. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
At the 4-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Markway.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the 2nd level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The handoff to Johnson. Spins away from the defense. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Finds some fresh air. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the boot, looking for his man. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Here comes the heat. It's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Cornhuskers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That brings them to within one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but that's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 11 over the Red Hawks of Miami. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Walker. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. He's got him.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. If you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of one. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, there's no doubt where the quarterback's going to be looking in this 2-minute situation trailing in this game. Tonight, time and time again, he has been feeding this guy the football, already over 100 receiving yards, and he comes up with another big play for his quarterback on a 2-minute drive.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Unloads to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Key. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're dealing with a second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
Back to pass, it's Raiola. Here's a heat. He gets it into the end zone. The two-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got the first down and more. Oh, he's got some space. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.